Time now for your weather on the 4s.
The time is 6:14. Let's check your weather on the 4s with meteorologist Thomas Skiboy. When are we going to start being able to sing some Christmas songs about our weather here, Thomas?
It's still going to be a little bit, Brian. We still got at least a couple of days, but there is some relief in sight. By the time we get into the early stages of next week, we could very well be in store for a pattern change, and actually a pretty big pattern change at that, because over the next couple of days, we're going to continue to deal with more air quality issues along the Wasatch Front in northern Utah and our valleys, just because the inversions just refuse to go away. And we'll be looking at more above average temperatures. But again, as we move into Sunday and next week, we're going to start to see some pretty big changes in our weather, and we'll talk about that coming up in about the next couple of minutes. Here's the view right now, though, in Bryce Canyon, where it's an absolutely beautiful start to the morning. It's definitely chilly in Bryce Canyon, only a few clouds out there, and that's shaping up to what's going to be a beautiful sunrise. But if you're going to Bryce Canyon or really any of our national parks here over the next couple of days, I think you're going to like the weather that you're going to find. Going to be some great hiking weather. But speaking of just great things in general, how about this view from Park City Mountain this morning? Absolutely stunning. That's a breathtaking view for this early Friday morning. Could just stare at that over the next couple of minutes, but we got other things that we got to get to. So let's go ahead and start off with your hourly forecast in Salt Lake City, where right now we're sitting at 33 degrees. Temperatures this morning are very similar compared to what we've seen earlier this week, where most of us are starting very close to, if not below freezing. And we're going to stay on the quiet side throughout most of the morning as temperatures start to gradually warm from the 30s into the 40s. And then you'll see this afternoon, daytime highs along the Wasatch Front going to be back into the 50s. Most of us along the Wasatch Front will be getting into the lower and middle 50s, with a daytime high of 54 degrees in Salt Lake City, 55 degrees in Provo, and we'll see mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies once again. A daytime high of 56 degrees in Ogden, 53 in Park City, and 58 degrees in Heber. So the warm conditions will continue in our high elevations as well. Meanwhile, in central Utah, daytime highs more so in the middle to upper 50s, with a few spots likely getting to around 60 degrees. Then in southern Utah, upper 50s and low 60s, with 60 degrees in Parowan. Just a couple of exceptions there, with 65 degrees in St. George, 52 degrees in Bryce Canyon, and we'll see a daytime high of 55 degrees in Monticello. Let's begin watching your weather for you. So as we've gone throughout the last handful of days, a dome of high pressure just has not budged, and that's kept our weather quiet and more or less status quo. The high pressure is still going to have an influence on us, but it is going to gradually begin to weaken here over the next couple of days as an upper level low pressure kind of undercuts it. But our weather through tomorrow, again, going to be very similar, with temperatures above average, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, and we'll also have the hazy sunshine as well. But from Saturday into Sunday, a weak front's going to be moving in from our north. Looks to be mainly a dry front, but by Sunday, our temperatures are going to start to cool off. Cloud coverage is going to start to increase, and that's going to open the door for likely a more potent system that's going to be arriving early next week. And when you look at the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, looking more likely than not that pattern change is going to be bringing us some much needed wet weather for most spots across the state. In St. George, looking mostly dry, but I wouldn't completely rule out the chance for some wet weather on Tuesday. But for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, daytime highs in the middle 60s, and you'll start to see some slightly cooler temperatures as we move into the early stages of next week. Along the Wasatch Front, hazy sunshine for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, going to see daytime highs low to mid 50s, overnight lows near freezing. Then on Sunday, we'll start to see those temperatures ease off a little bit, adding a little bit more cloud coverage. Then on Monday and Tuesday, with that more potent system, that could be our much needed inversion buster as we add the chance for some wet weather. Could also see those snow levels dropping, and another system could very well arrive by the second half of next week, maybe on Thursday. So we'll keep you posted there. But next week at this point, looking promising. As we check your traffic out there this morning, we do have an accident, Utah 79th 30th Street, accident at Grant Avenue. If you're traveling there, just building some extra time, but our interstates this morning looking fantastic. And if you're going from Salt Lake City to Ogden, it's a 30-minute drive in both directions. Safe travels. If you want to take your weather with you on the go as we move into this weekend, just download the Pinpoint Weather app. Go to the App Store, Google Play, it's free, or just scan the QR code right there on your screen.